Have you ever felt like you're meant for something bigger? Like there's a special purpose waiting just for you? If so, you might be what some call a chosen one. But don't worry, this isn't about having superpowers or saving the world from evil villains. It's about recognizing your unique potential and learning how to grow into it. That's where developing a growth mindset comes in. In this video, we'll explore how to cultivate this powerful way of thinking, especially if you feel destined for great things. Let's start by understanding what a growth mindset really means. At its core, a growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset, which assumes your qualities are set in stone. For a chosen one, or anyone who feels called to make a significant impact, a growth mindset is absolutely essential. It's the key to unlocking your full potential and achieving things you might have once thought impossible. Why is this so important for a chosen one? Well, when you believe you're destined for something special, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you should be naturally gifted at everything related to your purpose. But that's not how it works. Even those with great potential need to put in effort and learn along the way. A growth mindset allows you to see challenges as opportunities to improve rather than threats to your chosen status. Now let's talk about recognizing your potential. You might be wondering if you're really a chosen one. Here's the thing. There's no magical sign or lightning bolt from the sky. It's more about a persistent feeling, a sense of purpose that won't let go. Maybe you constantly find yourself drawn to certain causes or fields, even if they're challenging. Perhaps you have a strong desire to make a difference in a specific area. These could be hints that you're meant for something bigger. But here's where it gets tricky. Along with that sense of purpose often comes a hefty dose of self-doubt. You might think, who am I to think I'm special? Or, I'm not good enough to make a real difference. This is where developing a growth mindset becomes crucial. It helps you push past these doubts and focus on your potential for growth and improvement. One of the biggest hurdles in developing a growth mindset is overcoming the fear of failure. When you feel chosen for something important, the idea of failing can seem catastrophic. But here's a secret. Failure is not just okay, it's essential for growth. Every setback, every mistake is a chance to learn and get better. Think about it this way. If you never fail, you're probably not pushing yourself hard enough. You're staying in your comfort zone, where growth rarely happens. Instead of seeing failure as a sign that you're not cut out for your chosen path, try to reframe it. Each failure is a lesson, a stepping stone on your journey to greatness. This doesn't mean failure feels good. It can still sting, and that's normal. The key is to change how you respond to it. Instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? This shift in perspective can turn even the most disappointing setbacks into valuable growth opportunities. Now let's talk about cultivating curiosity. This is a powerful tool in developing a growth mindset. When you're curious, you're open to new ideas and experiences, you ask questions, you explore, you seek to understand. This attitude fuels personal development in a big way. As a chosen one, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking you need to have all the answers. But the truth is, the most successful people are often those who ask the best questions. They're not afraid to admit what they don't know because they see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. So, how can you cultivate curiosity? Start by asking questions about everything, even things you think you already understand. Look at familiar situations from new angles. Seek out different perspectives. Read widely across various subjects. The more you learn, the more connections you'll make, and the more innovative your thinking will become. Curiosity isn't just about accumulating knowledge. It's about developing a mindset that's always ready to learn and adapt. This flexibility is crucial for anyone who wants to make a significant impact, as the world is constantly changing. Next, let's discuss the importance of embracing challenges. When you have a growth mindset, you see challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities to improve and expand your abilities. This is especially important for a chosen one, as your path is likely to be filled with unique and difficult challenges. It's natural to want to stick to what you're already good at. It feels safe and comfortable. But real growth happens when you push beyond your comfort zone. This doesn't mean you need to constantly overwhelm yourself with impossible tasks. Instead, try to gradually increase the difficulty of what you take on. For example, if public speaking terrifies you, but you feel it's important for your chosen path, start small. Practice speaking in front of a mirror, then to a friend, then to a small group. Gradually work your way up to larger audiences. Each step will be challenging, but also an opportunity for growth. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect right away. It's to improve and learn with each attempt. Celebrate the fact that you're taking on these challenges regardless of the immediate outcome. Over time, you'll find that what once seemed impossibly difficult becomes manageable, even enjoyable. Now let's talk about something that many people struggle with: learning from criticism. When you feel chosen for something important, criticism can feel like a personal attack or a sign that you're not cut out for your path. But in reality, constructive feedback is one of the most valuable tools for growth. The key here is to separate helpful critique from unhelpful noise. Not all criticism is created equal. Some people might criticize you out of jealousy or misunderstanding. Others might offer genuine insights that can help you improve. Learning to tell the difference is an important skill. When you receive criticism, try to approach it with an open mind. Ask yourself, is there truth in this feedback, even if it's uncomfortable to hear? How can I use this information to get better? Remember, even criticism that seems off base can sometimes reveal areas where you need to communicate more clearly or address misunderstandings. At the same time, don't let criticism paralyze you. Use it as a tool for improvement, but don't let it shake your belief in your chosen path. A growth mindset means being open to feedback while maintaining confidence in your ability to learn and improve. Developing resilience is another crucial aspect of a growth mindset, especially for a chosen one. Your path is likely to be filled with obstacles and setbacks. Resilience is what allows you to bounce back from these challenges and keep moving forward. Building resilience starts with changing how you view setbacks. Instead of seeing them as permanent roadblocks, try to view them as temporary obstacles that you can overcome with effort and learning. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings when things go wrong. It's okay to feel disappointed or frustrated. The key is not to let these feelings define you or stop you from trying again. One way to build resilience is to practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend facing a similar situation. Remind yourself that everyone faces setbacks, even those who seem most successful. What matters is how you respond and what you learn. Another important aspect of resilience is maintaining perspective. When you're in the middle of a difficult situation, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Try to step back and look at your challenges in the context of your overall journey. Will this setback matter in a year? In 5 years? Often, what feels like a major failure in the moment becomes a valuable learning experience in hindsight. Now let's talk about a simple but powerful tool for developing a growth mindset: the power of yet. This little word can have a big impact on how you think about your abilities and challenges. When you're struggling with something, it's easy to fall into negative self-talk. You might think, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good at this." But adding "yet" to these statements changes everything. "I can't do this yet," or "I'm not good at this yet," implies that with time and effort, you can improve. This simple shift in language reflects a deeper shift in mindset. It acknowledges that your current abilities are not fixed, but a starting point from which you can grow. It keeps you focused on the process of learning and improving, rather than on immediate results. Try consciously adding "yet" to your thoughts and statements about your abilities. Over time, this can reshape your thinking, helping you maintain a growth mindset even when facing difficult challenges. Setting growth-oriented goals is another important aspect of developing a growth mindset. As a chosen one, you likely have big dreams and ambitions. While it's great to have a grand vision, it's important to break this down into smaller, achievable goals. Growth-oriented goals focus on the process of learning and improving, not just on outcomes. Instead of setting a goal like "become the best in my field," which is vague and potentially overwhelming, try setting goals like "spend 30 minutes each day practicing my skills," or "learn one new technique each week." These smaller goals serve as stepping stones towards your larger vision. They give you clear, actionable steps to take, which can help prevent feelings of being overwhelmed. They also provide regular opportunities to celebrate your progress, which is crucial for maintaining motivation. Remember to make your goals challenging but achievable. If a goal is too easy, you won't grow. If it's impossibly hard, you might get discouraged. Find that sweet spot where you're pushing yourself, but success is within reach with effort. As you achieve these smaller goals, take time to celebrate your progress. Acknowledge how far you've come, even if you're not yet where you ultimately want to be. This celebration of progress is a key part of maintaining a growth mindset. The people you surround yourself with can have a huge impact on your mindset and growth. As someone who feels chosen for something important, it's crucial to build a supportive network of growth-minded individuals. Look for people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better, and who believe in your potential. These might be mentors in your field, peers who share your ambitions, or friends who support your growth. Seek out relationships where you can learn and where your efforts to improve are encouraged and celebrated. At the same time, be mindful of relationships that might be holding you back. If you're constantly around people who dismiss your ambitions or who have a fixed mindset, it can be hard to maintain your own growth mindset. This doesn't mean you need to cut these people out of your life entirely, but you might need to limit your time with them or be more conscious of how their attitudes affect you. Remember, being a chosen one doesn't mean you have to go it alone. In fact, many great achievements are the result of collaboration and support from others. Don't be afraid to ask for help or to learn from those around you. A growth mindset includes recognizing that everyone has something to teach us. Practicing self-reflection is another crucial tool for developing a growth mindset. As a chosen one, it's important to regularly check in with yourself, assess your progress, and adjust your course as needed. Self-reflection isn't about being overly critical of yourself. Instead, it's about honestly assessing where you are, celebrating your progress, and identifying areas for growth. It's a chance to reconnect with your larger purpose and ensure that your daily actions align with your goals. There are many ways to practice self-reflection. You might keep a journal, meditate, or set aside time each week for quiet contemplation. The specific method doesn't matter as much as making it a regular practice. When you reflect, ask yourself questions like, what have I learned recently? What challenges am I facing? And how can I approach them differently? Am I pushing myself enough, or am I staying in my comfort zone? How am I progressing towards my goals? What can I do differently to grow more effectively? Self-reflection is not just about identifying areas for improvement. It's also about recognizing your growth and successes, no matter how small. This balanced approach helps maintain a positive, growth-oriented mindset. Now let's talk about one of the most important aspects of developing a growth mindset: taking action. All the knowledge and self-reflection in the world won't make a difference if you don't put it into practice. Taking action can be scary, especially when you feel the weight of being a chosen one. You might worry about making mistakes or not living up to expectations. But remember, a growth mindset is all about seeing these challenges as opportunities to learn and improve. Start small. You don't need to change everything overnight. Choose one area where you want to grow and take one small step today. Maybe it's spending 15 minutes practicing a new skill, reaching out to a potential mentor, or tackling a task you've been avoiding. As you take action, pay attention to your self-talk. If you catch yourself thinking in fixed mindset terms, I'm not good at this, so why bother? Consciously shift to a growth mindset perspective. This is challenging, but with practice, I can improve. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. Each action you take, no matter how small, is a step forward on your journey. Celebrate these steps, learn from the outcomes, both positive and negative, and keep moving forward. The key points we've covered about developing a growth mindset as a chosen one. We've talked about understanding what a growth mindset is and why it's crucial for fulfilling your potential. We've explored the importance of recognizing your capabilities while overcoming self-doubt. We've discussed how to reframe failure as a learning opportunity and cultivate curiosity to fuel your personal growth. We've looked at the value of embracing challenges, learning from criticism, and developing resilience in the face of setbacks. We've explored the power of adding "yet" to your self-talk, setting growth-oriented goals, and surrounding yourself with supportive, growth-minded people. We've talked about the importance of regular self-reflection and, most importantly, taking action to put these ideas into practice. Developing a growth mindset is a journey, not a destination. It's something you'll continue to work on throughout your life. There will be times when you slip back into a fixed mindset, and that's okay. The important thing is to recognize when this happens and gently guide yourself back to a growth-oriented perspective. As a chosen one, you have a unique opportunity to make a significant impact, but this doesn't mean you need to have all the answers or be perfect from the start. Your chosen status isn't about being naturally gifted at everything. It's about having the courage to pursue your purpose and the commitment to grow into your potential. Embrace the challenges ahead of you. See them as opportunities to learn, grow, and become the person you're meant to be. Trust in your ability to learn and improve. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress, and keep pushing forward. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. Every success story includes chapters of struggle and growth. Your journey as a chosen one is no different. With a growth mindset, you can face the challenges ahead with confidence, knowing that each obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger and move closer to fulfilling your purpose. So, are you ready to embrace your potential? Are you ready to see challenges as opportunities, to learn from setbacks, to constantly push your boundaries? Are you ready to develop the growth mindset that will allow you to truly step into your role as a chosen one? The path ahead may not be easy, but with a growth mindset, you have the tools to navigate it successfully. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are others out there just like you, working to fulfill their potential and make a difference. Connect with them, learn from them, and support each other.